So I suppose, John, round one, it's done and dusted.
Yeah, it's one that everybody looks forward to, and a lot of work goes into round one, but you find a bit out about whether your progress is as good as you think it is, or whether the opposition have improved. And I think we saw today Southport have certainly improved. We reckon we've improved, but we also know we've got a very big positive upside from here forward.
So a couple of recruits into your side and into Southport side.
Yep.
Some AFL quality, Jordan Burke and Jackson Allen as well. That certainly stiffens up Aspley's list.
Yeah, and they use the ball pretty well normally, so they know how to get you around the park a little bit better. So they're been great influences to the young kids like Henderson and Stevenson, and that. So they're taking over the roles that Shaney Stiller and Copeland that have done in the last couple of years.
So with you mentioned the ball movement and the quality of ball movement, that was probably the biggest difference in today's game, is Southport's decisions and how they use the ball. Aspley a lot more calm under pressure.
Yeah, at times I thought we were a bit sloppy in the last quarter. We had a couple of times we went from positions where we could have gone in probably a bit deeper with the footy, and we went a little bit shallow and created our own turnover for them rather than putting pressure on them down in deeper in closer to the goal line. So we'll learn from that.
You mentioned Southport and their improvement. Very difficult to throw in 9 new recruits into a side and get that immediate improvement. There's some good signs for Nathan Block and his team.
Certainly. They got positive signs out of that. But at the same time, we look at it that basically James Ives and Eddie Mallon are recruits for us, and neither of them. Well, Eddie played 6 games last year, and then he was out with a broken leg for the rest of the season. Ives missed two full seasons, so they needed a hit out. And we only had 2 practice games. Was always going to make it difficult. Mitch McKee coming back from being up in Yeppoon needed to get another game at this level. So we had a lot of new blood in certain respects. Even Declan Bevan coming back from the AFLQ level last year. So. We knew that we would have some adjustment to do. New bloke in Will Walbers. So some of them are young and got a great future ahead of them.
So all in all, positive signs. You've come away with the points, and that's what you're here to achieve.
The first one is to get the 4 points, and then you worry about everything else after that. And I thought our guys were really good the way they went about it.
How much does it play on the minds of the players and the coaching staff? You're going for 4 consecutive grand finals this year. That's an amazing effort. How much does it play on?
I don't think it really does. It's not something we've discussed as a group. Obviously, it comes up that you would like to win a premiership or a flag or be in the grand final, but it should be every club's goal at this time of the year. So there's no added pressure on us compared to Southport or to Sydney Uni or to Canberra. We're all in there fighting hard. That's what we all play footy for, so all get involved for. So, we're just looking forward to competing every week. We know that if we give our best week in, week out, then we'll be featuring somewhere in there in the later part of the season.
Now next week, we'll get on to that.
Next,
just drop that.
Just drop. Sorry.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
I'm used to that from a commercial angle.
No, you're right. That's good. Perfect.
So next week you travel to Metricon to take on the Gold Coast
which
Suns.
will be a good challenge. We played them in a practice match a couple of weeks ago. They had good numbers then. They're in good form. They got good numbers, and the bigger deck in the heat of the day. So it'll be a huge challenge to come back after the heat of today and get everybody's bodies right. With
their healthier list, do you think that could be like the perfect early season tune-up for you? Yeah, but they're going to have, as I said, good numbers. They're well drilled. They're professional athletes. They don't hold any fear for us. We believe we can mix it with any side in the competition. So that's what we prepare for, and that's what we'll be doing next weekend. Looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us on NEAFL TV. No worries. Okay. Thanks very much, mate.